In the last video, I told you about how the food that we are consuming is not real food. Now, in this video, we are going to talk about the solution. And before telling the solution, we firstly need to identify what or which part of the food is dangerous or which part of the food is not food. You all need to learn to identify real food. That's the topic of this video. So that's why we are going through the ingredient list of various food items, various packet food, ultra processed food, and telling which things to eat and which things to be avoided, and what are even those things, what are those chemical names. Okay, you all need knowledge about each ingredient that is going into your own mouth. That should have been taught in school, but I'm teaching this here. Ladies and gentlemen, in this video I'm going to be taking you all through a list of items which should be avoided at all costs. So let's begin. Artificial flavor and flavoring enhancers. These include things like Red 40, Yellow 5, Yellow 6. Now, these are only added to your food to make it look more brighter, like more colorful, because it's more appealing to the brain. But the main thing that we need to focus on this, that most of these flavors are petroleum derived products. Seriously, the same petroleum that we use to make petrol that we put in our cars are going in our food. These all are petroleum derived products. The European Union even requires a warning label on those packages which have these synthetic dyes, which has written may have adverse effect on activity and attention in children. Wow. But for the rest of the world, for like countries like India, US, Pakistan, Bangladesh, no warning label. Also, the process of making these dyes, oh my god, bro. Just look at this example of Red 40. Do you know how Red 40 is even made? Absolutely crazy, man. Natural and identical flavors. This one is my favorite. Have you played the game of Scribble? The game where you have to put a word and that word should have a meaning. If you put maximum amount of words, you win. Well, here words don't have meaning. What do you think the word natural means? Something that is natural, something that is derived from nature. Is it? Well, no. Natural flavors in reality are just man-made chemicals which are made in lab, which only just have the same molecular formula as those substances in nature. They are artificial. Just write artificial. No, we will write natural. Why? Because it sounds, for a normal person, for a lot of time I always thought that it says natural and identical flavor. I thought it is made from a flower, it is made from a fruit, it's made from any kind of natural thing, which is good. At least it's not artificial. No, I was wrong. Why they use them? Because it's cheap. The extraction of the natural flavor from actual natural substances cost much. This is cheap. The third problem is sugar. Everyone knows it. Let me re-evaluate. Sugar is equal to dopamine, and the more dopamine your brain gets, the more it gets addicted to it. Let's say you eat a lot of sugar. Now you should have been you ate a lot of food which is rich in or which has too much sugar. Now you should have been fooled, but your brain says, no, wait, this is good, do it again. This is good, do it again, and you overeat. This is how sugar consumes you. Now, sugar alone is not as bad, but sugar combined with palm oil, artificial flavor enhancer, emulsifier, maltodextrin, these all just combined in an ultra packaged food. Like, it's a time bomb. It's time bomb for your health. It will blast someday, but someday is far away, so you don't regret it. And because the food is so tasty, because of the artificial flavor and flavor enhancer, you don't regret it and you never stop. That's why we need to regularify sugar intake. Sugar is not as that bad as people say. You actually need sugar. Sugar is essential for our body, but the sugar from the ultra processed food? Nope. People I have heard, like health influencer, even say that it only has preservative, it is there to preserve food, it's good. Nope. I do not want sodium benzoate, methylene glycol, things I can't even pronounce. I had chemistry in school. I can't even write the chemical formula of them to this date. And why am I eating it? What is sodium benzoate doing in my food? What is ethylene? What is that? Don't give me bullshit that it will preserve my food, it will do this, do that. No. Simple ingredients. Focus on the simple ingredients. Simple. I shook my mouth. Like, damn. Now, what I want you to do is, when you pick up a packet from a store, let's say you are at a simple mall, you are at a mall, a grocery store, a big grocery store, you pick up a packet, you turn it, and you see artificial flavors. They don't even mention what kind of artificial flavor is in it. Even on the natural identical flavor, only for most of the packet, only the natural identical flavor will be written, and then they will write as INS 121, INS 21. This, ignore it. That's artificial taste. Only drink real food. Now, don't be afraid of sugar. Okay, if there is a fruit juice and it says and its first ingredient is sugar, avoid it. If its third or fourth ingredient is sugar, you can technically have it, but it's not going to be healthy. But you can technically have it. But the only catch here is it shouldn't have any artificial flavor, shouldn't have any preservative, shouldn't have any flavor enhancer. Like, what the fuck is flavor enhancer? Why is it in it? I just want my orange juice. Let me have it. These things are too bad for humans. Too bad. People don't even realize what I'm saying here. We think that it's normal. Everybody is eating it. It's normal. No, it's reducing your lifespan. You don't even know what you're eating. Okay, here is the thing. Get knowledge about what you're eating, then you can eat it. Tell me what INS 212 is. Tell me what does it do. Where is it even derived from? Is it a petroleum product? No companies, no school, no presentation, no anything about this. You will just keep following the crowd. Okay, this was my very first video on this topic. I had very small script. I didn't even have a proper script for this. I was just saying things like I have bullet points in my mind and I was saying it because this was a really important video and I don't need to fake anything. I never fake anything. Okay, I never fake anything. Yeah, this was it for today's video. The second video will be coming too soon. Now I have a new boy with me. I mean, a new like setup with me, not a boy. Bye bye. I forgot. Hare Krishna.